Hello and welcome back to Survival Challenge. So, we have weeds in our field. We've moved on to October. We need to get that field created, that road up, and either an upgrade or a second larger tractor. So that's the first thing we're going to do. So there is nothing really in the sale, but I did go through and have a look at some mods, so we've got a few choices really. It's like we've got this this Case 46 series. It's a small tractor. We've got the Massey Ferguson, John Deere. My God, get it right. Right, the John Deere 6300, which is quite a lot bigger than the Massey by the looks of it. We've also got some medium tractors, I believe, unless I am wrong. Looks like I might be wrong. Yep, so gonna have to have a look at, we've also got this Fiat, which is a decent little tractor, and we've also got this Deutz Fahr, which is much bigger. So really it's just a case of, I mean, that's 153 horsepower, costs £28,000, and it's a massive upgrade, and that should last a long time. The Fiat's a lot more expensive, so we're not going to go for that. The Case starts at 85, goes up to 150 at 33,800. And the 6300 John Deere, let's get to the actual engine, goes up to 105 horsepower at 17,600. That would have been a perfect thing to start with, and I really think the Deutz is where we're going to go. We keep that wheel set up. And then again at 28,000. $33. It's such a hard decision. What's this one? This is slightly bigger. 100 horsepower. You know what? I think we're going to go with the John Deere, the 6405. 22,600, so it's a really good price. And it is a big pickup. It's going to do a lot more of the work. Now with the wheels, let's keep looking. That's cool, but no. I think for now we'll just go with the standard. So we are going to buy that. That's £22,600 gone. And there's a couple more things we need, like a sprayer, which apparently I haven't activated any mods for spraying, because we need to get rid. A weeder would be a good idea. Let's have a look. Weeders. Really, the cheapest is 9,500. We may have to get one, and if we can upgrade the rower, that would be nice. What's that? 6.5 meter. It's a lot cheaper than the one we've got, so I don't see. We might bring our rower back, but first we will get the new John Deere, and the first thing we need to do is cultivate a field next to the other one, so that we can get 2 fields on the go ready for harvesting next year. So I will actually use this, since it's new. Should pull it, the cultivator, no problem. It's only, I mean, the Massey did. So I'll see you when I've got the cultivator, and we will mark up where our next field's going to go. Oh yes, the size of this in comparison to the Massey, this is going to be brilliant for when we come to compacting the silage pit, which we will do once we've picked up all that grass as well, I think. How close? Oh wait, no, there we go. Hopefully this tractor's not too big for this. It might be a little bit high off the ground, but we will have a look. So I want to use as much space as we can. I think the bigger the fields for next year, the better. We won't have as much silage coming through as the very start. So let's unfold that. And we will do an outline. It's going to be quite a bit bigger than the other field, I think. So we will go round these trees. There is going to be a couple of trees, or should I say one tree at least, in the field, but that's not really an issue. I'm quite happy to keep the trees in there. It's a little feature. And I will get this field marked out. It should be a lot bigger than the first one. So I'll see you in a minute when I've got a decent outline. Okay, so that's the outline of the field. As you see, it's a lot wider, nearly as long, so I think that's going to be a decent size. Before we go any further, we need to check the production, make sure we're out of water. So we will quickly get in the Massey and we'll fill that up. I might actually sell the Massey, but I'd also like to keep it being our first tractor, and it is a little bit of a workhorse, to be fair. So, who knows? But that might bankroll some bigger equipment to pull behind the John Deere. We shall have to wait and see. And there's no reason why I can't get another Massey in the future. I do like them, and this one's been pretty good. Right, I will fill this up and then get back to you. Right, so that is the greenhouse full. Well, not full, but 4,000 litres of water. That should last us plenty of time. So let's get on with this, get it cultivated, and hopefully get something planted in it. And we will be filling the drill with fertiliser, even though I am going to have to buy a spreader to do that field next door. And I won't have time to put green manure in here either, as we've only got this month to get something in the ground. So I will get this done, and I will see you towards the end. Okay, so we're coming to the last bit of cultivating up this second field. The John Deere's made light work of that. I think the Massey would have struggled, and it does seem to take a bit longer changing gears and what have you. So this is going to be our go-to for most of the field work. The Massey will still be used for, you know, carting away all this grass and stuff like that. So it's still got a use. It's still got jobs to do. I just think this John Deere is a bit more modern. And that is us done with cultivating that field. So what I'm thinking about doing now is, before we seed in this field, I would like to get some bees. It'll add a little bit of extra yield onto the canola field, and I think that's what we need. We need it to be as effective as possible. So we're going to have a quick look. I might not put them in right this second, but I just want to have a look and see what we've got and what we can maybe put in. That's 12.5 grand is quite expensive, really, when you think about it. What are these ones like? Then again, it's all about what they produce as well, so it's definitely something we're 100% going to think about. So we're going to put this cultivator down, we're going to grab the seeder, we're going to top it up, fill it with fertiliser, and then we will get on and get that field planted in and ready to go. Still can't believe we got that harvester that cheap. You know what, just out of curiosity, I'm going to have a look how much the header is for that. So ours is this one, I believe. 6,000 for the header, not bad at all, and it's a 5 metre working width, so it's not exactly tiny. Okay. So that is the cultivator down. We will grab the seeder, we'll go and top it up. I think we'll put just boring old wheat in. There you go. Yeah, boring old wheat for the first time around. But we might go for soybeans or something like that next time. We'll have to wait and see. So let's get this filled up. Put a load of fertiliser in it as well, and we'll get on and get that field all nice and done, because we need to roll it as well. So I will see you when we're back at the field. Okay, so we are full, we are back at the field, so we're just going to literally get straight on it. We've got wheat, we've got fertiliser, so let's go. Let's get this field done. And this John Deere tractor again is pulling this nicely. My father-in-law will be proud. He seems to be a bit of a John Deere fan himself. He's got 4 at the minute, I think it is. Oh no, sorry, 3 John Deeres. Right, I will see you when this is done. Okay, so one thin sliver left to do, and we've got 80 litres of seed left. That actually went really well. It's the perfect size field for this seeder, obviously. And we've got that first layer of fertiliser in as well. So I will take this seeder back to the shop. We may as well pick up what's left of them 2 bags. I don't want to be leaving them there. So we'll do that. That's this completely seeded and fertilised. Before we go any further, actually, save again. There we go, we are saved. Let's get down here. Let's have a look at we're not worried about weeds. Well, that's got a full layer of fertiliser. I'll take it, why not? So yeah, we definitely need to get on with the weeding here. And then we need to fertilise this as well. And this needs rolling still. Yeah. So I'll fill this seeder up, bring it back, and then we'll pick up the roller and get ready to do that. Going back to the bee thing from before, I think yes, we will get bees, but we will get them after we've sold this silage, because what we need to do is get all that grass up from behind us, and may as well get it all in one, and then it'll be sellable at a really, really good time as well. So we're in October, say if we get that sheeted in November or late October, it'll be sellable in December, which is about the best time to sell it. So anyway, rather than me rambling, I will get this filled, put back, ready for its next use, and then we'll get rolling our new field. Right, we are finally rolling. That took a long time to lower itself. Let's get back to the start there. There we go. Right, we can roll all this. It shouldn't take too long. So here we go, another time lapse. Okay, so we're coming towards an end of rolling our field. Just 1 or 2 more journeys up and down here, this nice little patch. I've been thinking about weeding that field. I really don't want to buy a hoe. I think buying a weeder is, it's a one job piece of equipment. So what I might do is have a quick look on ModHub and see if we can't find a sprayer. At least then it can do fertilising and herbicide. Which might just give us, well, it would be worth the money if we spent a little bit extra. Say if we can find something between sort of 10 and 15,000. It doesn't have to have a massive working width. I mean, these fields aren't huge, they don't take too long to do work on. So I will get this last little patch done, and then I will do that. And then if we can find something, we will weed that smaller field. So that is the rolling done. Getting put away now. We definitely do need to buy a shed though, and with that greenhouse really working for us, it's bringing in so much money. Maybe this is becoming a bit too easy. I keep saying that, so it must be there must be a little bit of truth to it. But anyway, yeah, let's take that off there. Bring the John Deere around, and I will be back in a moment while I go and have a look for a sprayer. Okay, so we are back. We have found a sprayer. It's a trailed one that the Massey can pull. I think the Massey would be perfect for spraying fields, whether it be herbicide or fertiliser. And the reason I'm taking this trailer with me is because we're going to sell it and we're going to buy the bigger one. Rather than going back and forth filling it with water and filling the greenhouse, we can just do the one trip. So I'm going to sell this and we're going to buy a new sprayer and a new tanker. So I will show you exactly what we're going to buy right now, actually, because we are pretty much here. So we are going to buy, first off, I believe that can, yeah, this water tanker, which might need to be pulled really with the John Deere. It's going to be a bit heavy for the Massey, but more importantly, we are going to go to sprayers soon in there, and we have this, a Unai Sleazer. I'm probably not pronouncing that correct at all, but we'll set up standard, obviously with a warning triangle, and because it's going to be towed by the Massey, I think we'll go with the red colours for the Massey. So that's going to cost us a total of 6,000. Perfect. And in our garage we have the 550, which is the smaller one. Yep, we're going to sell that. So, oh, while we're here, we may as well buy the herbicide. There we go. And the first thing we're going to do actually is I'm going to see if we can pull that water tanker back full. I'm doubting it, but we need to keep that production going. That greenhouse is really bringing the money in. So we'll fill up round the side here. It should hold 6,000 litres, which is going to cost about, well, barely anything at all. So it costs £6 to fill that. Oh yeah, definitely feeling the weight of this. Yeah, we'll definitely use the John Deere in future to pull this. But that's going to be much better for filling up that greenhouse, doing it, because we're sort of having to fill it twice a day nearly. It does go through water at quite an alarming rate. But the important bit is definitely getting that herbicide on that field. And I think this spray is going to be a fantastic little addition and should last quite a long time. It's got quite a wide working width as well. I think it was 12 meters. But I would eventually, when we're really rolling in money, like to buy a self-propelled sprayer. That'd be quite good. That'd be brilliant actually. So when this is full, which it should be any second now, there you go. We will go back and get the sprayer. I will see you back here in just a moment. Well, we're back, and that looks fantastic actually on the back of this little Massey. And look at the working width on it. It's perfect. So it should do us absolutely fine for a long time. So let's turn it on and let's get spraying all this herbicide. Get rid of these weeds. Right, this should be a nice quick time lapse, and I will see you once we're done. Okay, so we're on our last patch, just going down the centre of the field here. As you can see, this is a really bumpy field. This thing's wobbling like crazy. But I guess that's what you get with a bumpy field and small wheels and quite a wide working width. You really see that bouncing round, I guess. So yeah, we'll need to fertilise this field at some point in the very near future. But might wait until after I have to weed that next one next to us while we've got herbicide in here already. So let's fold that up. That was fantastic for the price of it as well. Really cheap, really effective, really wide working width, and can be pulled with our smallest tractor, which is weird to say considering we're at what, episode 4, and we have 2 tractors, combine harvester, seeder. Basically we've got everything we need. There's a couple of things, you know, it's going to be nice to haves from now on, I should think. But that is our sprayer finished with for today. So let's see if I can reverse it, park it in. I am really bad at reversing in this game. I'm probably bad at reversing in real life, to be fair. So oh, damn it. Right, so that is fine there. We have the John Deere here, and I think what we could do before we end this episode is have a quick look. One, at the sale, there's still nothing in there, but more importantly at some sort of small cheap shed, if we can find one. And when I say cheap, I mean really cheap. I don't think that'd fit all of our equipment under it. Then again, it's not tiny, is it, that? You know. It'd fit most of it in. It's just a matter of where really we'd put it, or do we want something a little bit bigger? Is there a little bit in the way? No, I don't think so. Let's go with that. So, we've got a shed, and we can put a few things in it. I think mainly combine harvester and the tractors really. But if we reverse them in, put the John Deere in. Let's go and get this harvester and move it out of the elements. And we'll have to get another shed around this area as well, I think, but you know, that's perfect. Just a little bit of cover. I think we'll just have to drive this through, really. Then again, no, it is deep enough. It's very much deep enough, actually. So that's the tractors away. Well, the tractor and the combine away. Let's get this, excuse me, sprayer undercover. Okay. We'll make this the massy side. So put this between. Perfect. Right. That's all we've got time for today. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time on No Man's Land on Survival Challenge. Goodbye.